Good morning, it's Ron Toy with the Ron Toy team at Cross Country Mortgage. I want to give you your Monday morning market update. So we're up 24 basis points, as you can see here on the screen. And so this is huge because since October 26th, right around here, we've seen over 200 basis point improvement. And why that's important means rates are coming down. But what we need to do is help educate the clients on what happens when there is such a rebound in the market. Because with every 1 point improvement in rates, brings about 4 to 5 million buyers back to the market, which increases property price by about 5%. And so as rates continue to decline as we move into 2024, that's going to bring more competition and and less seller credits, increased property prices, and we want to make sure we get ahead of that so our clients are building that equity instead of someone else. And so just continuing on, this is the most common coupon that everybody's trading on, the UMBS 30-year 6.5% coupon. We're at 101.3. Again, like I said, since the 26th of October, over 200 basis point improvement. And so this is continuing. The reason why we're seeing this kind of movement is the 10-year treasury continues to drop. The rates are tied. So the rates have an inverse relationship with this. So as this goes up, rates are coming down. And so that's why we want to make sure that you're informed. And so I'm going to go over a couple other really important things that can move the market this week, the economic reports. Here's the calendar. So as you can see, Monday, pretty neutral. Tuesday, we've got some important stuff, consumer confidence, 7-year treasury auction, but really it starts to be important starting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Why on Wednesday? We start to have GDP information come out. On Thursday, we have jobless claims, initial jobless claims, PCE, which is one of the Fed's favorite measures of inflation. This is going to be a big day. Thursday is going to be huge. And then, of course, Friday with the Fed chair speaking. Anytime they speak, the market's going to listen, and it could move things either way. So I want to help empower you with those conversations with your clients and how to get them re-engaged. Because right now, towards the end of the year, what are the conversations you need to have to start setting things up so that you get them either closed in December or ready to purchase first few months of 2024? Because I want to help make sure you guys are hitting your goals. This is a great conversation. Call them up. Hey, client, it's XYZ Realtor from blah, blah, blah. I know you've been on the fence. Just wanted to touch base with you. Where do rates need to be in order for you to be ready to go put offers again? They say 6% or whatever the number they say, great. Well, so there are some opportunities that I'm seeing in the market because we all know that some people are reducing sales price a little bit or doing some things, and sellers are willing to make deals happen right now. So maybe they can do a buy down. Maybe the sellers are willing to do a temporary buy down, a 2-1, 3-2-1, whatever. That conversation can help lead to them making a decision this year so they can write that off on their taxes, or at least at the beginning of next year before the rates make any further movement, and then all of a sudden they're in a crazy bidding scenario. And so I want to help empower you with those conversations. It's a great one to have. Hey, where do rates need to be so that you can make a buying decision? I want to show you some other important economic things that are coming out because there's some reports. And of course, there's always misinformation that gets spread and median home price. This is the mix of homes that are sold. And I'll go over that with you. But the key thing to look at here is we're up year over year 17.7%, because if you see October of 2022, 577,000 homes were sold. This year, 679,000. So that's huge. Awesome. Median home price, we'll go over that here in a second and go from there so I can walk you through that process. So we see that the market's doing well, but I want to help you combat that median home price, because some people think that means the home prices are dropping, and that's not the case. It's the mix of homes being sold. And so let me try to shrink this so you can see it, because I know my thing's right there. Okay, so when we look across the board, and so this is showing you thousands of units, details not add to total because of rounding. So, they're just showing you kind of some averages. But over 750,000 purchase price, it drops. So of course the mix is going to be a little bit different, and the median home price, because median home price is not talking about values of homes, it's the mix of homes being sold, which you guys know because you're professionals, but just in case, so you can help educate your clients. The median home price coming down a little bit is just the mixture of homes being sold, because some people that are in the high 750s who maybe bought a few years ago when rates were lower aren't selling as much right now because they're going to be leaving that rate, maybe 3%, to try to buy a home right now in the 7 or 6.5% range. So a lot of them are staying put. But as you can see, it kind of stayed flat on the lower price point, 7, 8, 17, went up a little bit here because a lot of the people that are buying right now are first time home buyers. So if you're a realtor who's struggling and you're wondering, what can I do? I would take some time to really reflect back. What are you doing to make sure that you're still serving those first time home buyers? Because that's going to be a big section of your base for closings over the next few months, as we move forward into the year until rates do come down significantly. And then the people that are in the higher price point are going to look at selling. But again, we go back into this. If somebody bought 2, 3, 4 years ago when rates were much lower, they built up some crazy equity. So they're going to be coming to the market with a lot of cash, making it a little bit harder for those first time home buyers. Again, like it was in 2021, a little bit of 2022, when we're seeing crazy over list price contracts. But that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Help you guys navigate those conversations and navigate those hurdles. Again, you can see across the board, flat here. When we start to cross that 500,000 threshold, that's where the biggest drop. That's why the median home sales price has declined to 409. But again, that is just part of the story. We need to help educate our clients to empower them. And this is why home prices are not going to be dropping, and there's not a market crash coming. And that's why I keep trying to stress to everybody, so that the agents and you can empower your clients and show them. Right now, total sale inventory for available is 439,000 homes. That's it. A stable economy, housing market, you need to have 2 to 3 million homes available. And this is what we're talking about. Sales pace, 57,000 monthly, annualized 679,000. And so this is what they're saying, 7.8 months supply. But when you have everything under contract because of the completions, there's only 1.3 months supply when we need 3 to 4 months supply to have a stable housing market. Again, that goes back to inventory. There's just not a lot of inventory. And so that's what we need to make sure that we're educating clients, empowering them to make the right decisions, so that we are looked at as a resource instead of a commodity that they just can pick up, do a Google search or whatever, and they don't need us, because that's not the case. We're helping them with one of the largest financial decisions they make. They do it maybe 2 to 3 times in their life. So they need to understand why it's so important to work with professionals that understand the market, that are committed to making sure that we do what's prudent and suitable for their situation. If you have any questions, let me know. I know we're towards the end of the year, and I'm doing business planning sessions with my realtors and partners, and I put together a navigator based around your goals. So if you want to set that up, click the link in my signature line to schedule a business planning session with me. The things that I'll need to know to help you set up for 2024 is your leads. How many leads did you get in 2023? How many closings have you had in 2023? Because once I know those, and then your average commission amount roughly per those closings. Because then what we can do is, if you want to make 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 next year, whatever the number is, I can tell you exactly how many leads you need, how many closings you'll get per month based on those numbers that you provide. If you don't have that information, we can use statistical averages for sales professionals and give you at least a target to go after, because it all comes down to those conversations and getting leads in. We can make systems prettier, but that doesn't necessarily turn into dollars. What turns into dollars is getting leads in. So we can get help. Let me help you get those leads so that you can get them closed and start making the commissions you need to be on track for your long-term goals. If you have any questions, like I said, click the link. Let's get this set up, and we will talk soon.